So, this is an unscripted video because there is something else I really want to talk about, and it's a very serious issue with what I'm going to talk about. This is something else that goes about Theme Park Tycoon 2, as most of y'all know. For those who don't know about the game, it's a game where you can build your own theme park, you can create smooth coasters, you can do like very inspiring buildings that inspires about hundreds or thousands, whatever you do have on yourself, any of that, you can literally see that there's actually a serious issue with what I'm going to talk about. If you guys have been probably unaware, many of the builders and content creators, some of them actually left the game and lost motivation to do Theme Park Tycoon 2 videos because the ideas that they're getting into a burnout, and there has been some very recent reasons for that. As much as I know, there is actually a very serious issue. Some of the builders and Theme Park Tycoon 2 content creators already left the game completely because they actually lost all the motivation of building and thinking of the next videos that they tried to get without reusing them, and probably think of something else very new, like whether it's challenges, park showcases, or probably building roller coasters or any of that, whatever they do have on it, whatever what represents to all of us. It's really an apparent reason that I have never seen something else really happening, because the community is, it's about to die anytime soon. Because here's what happens if we actually leave the game and the community altogether. If the community and the game really doesn't get to revive by any means, the game dies, the community dies, all the YouTubers completely leave and leave the game through shreds, everything else dies, and everything else will go off. The game's no more. These ideas are already gaining, all of this entire issue with all of that, and this actually started to happen. That did happen to some of few YouTubers. Well, some of them, but not all of them in general. But the reason why am I saying this, it's because they just stopped playing the game and they actually completely left. Like, they just went, well, that was a good time, I'm just going to quit the game because I lost motivation. Thank you, have a good day. They actually left because of something else that just literally went from there. It's really sad to know how the community isn't that getting into it. It's starting to put these builders or Theme Park Tycoon content creators already to a burnout. They don't know what to do. But what we can do to think about the positives changes, what we can think about the positivity, is that they actually improve the game. Dennis itself actually improved the game with new stuff that he actually put on updates. There's also a few remodeled rides. If you haven't seen any of them, you should be checking them by yourself, because this is actually very interesting. He has been putting interesting updates that might be actually worthy for you to experience or navigate into the game. And yeah, that's really it. He actually did his best that he could do, and to put that on, yes, he's still going to continue doing updates, whatever it takes to his time. Now, what I can say is, I really get that it might be a very difficult time to think about this, or maybe because you don't want to do this anymore, since it's not going to be your content. But think about the videos that you did improve at least. You did improve Theme Park Tycoon 2 videos. Some of them, they did rank up. As much as it dropped from hundreds or thousands, but you still kept doing it by the time. And it all went good for you. That's really it. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything else went better for you because of the content that you did, and you still have some improvements that you did to your content. There's still a lot into it. There's still anything you can think of. If you don't have any ideas, just try to think about them like that slower or any of that. Just take your time as much as it doesn't work, because without the game and the community itself altogether, the whole thing dies. Literally, there's no revival into this. If all of them left, it goes from, as a result, to 0 players, 0 people in the community, and zero support into the game. Everything else goes on without it. About the whole process, as a billion visited game, it should be going up because there is more things you can do with the game. There's still a lot of things you can do. There's still more park showcases that you usually did at a time. You still can do all of these. Just literally, you can think about this as much as you want if that changes you. If that changes the course of yours, that's fine for you. You can come back as much as you want or do whatever you want. You're not forced or anything. That's really it. But what we're asking is just basically just trying to get the help for that. And as much as I know, I think it's about time that we do think about this. As a big community, as we all know, may not be that big, but still, it's going to get a lot into a few levels to get a lot of videos, and you can still think of what you can do from perspectives, you know. But what we can do is basically bring this here for attention and just literally get into this very serious issue. I'm not saying to spam Dennis to keep the games going with more updates. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is basically find someone else and, you know, to play the game and still continue doing anything. Show them how the game works. Show them how you can build. Show them how you can develop roller coasters perfectly. Show them what you got. Because your talent on building is what it is. The whole game is not only about roller coasters or building gigantic or enormous theme parks. It's about creativity. It's about innovation, where it starts to get into the game and show them what you got to yourself. Also, before I end this video, I really want to say, go watch Tycoon's video. This is all I can say from my perspective thoughts. He has more thoughts because all the points he has brought has more sense from what he says. And, you know, his video is actually worthy to watch. So go ahead and watch this video. Link will be in the description down below so you guys can see it, because it's very important with what he's saying. Actually, he has more of that. I wish if I was going to bring more details into the game and the community itself, but that's all I could get here. That's all I could get here. So anyways, I really want to say, hoping the best for the community and the game, and hoping that the whole process can actually continue and all of that. So we will be happy as always if we do what we always love to do. Anyways, that's all for this video. It was really short. I had to do it, but have a good one.